Good morning. We are extremely pleased that you are here. It is good to come together for the purpose of co-creating. Do you agree?
Yes.
You are knowing what you are wanting?
Yes.
For the most part? You are enjoying the evolution of your desire?
Yes.
Good answer. You like that fresh feeling of a newly hatched desire? Best yet. Even those not yet manifested, still thrilling you to the core? A little harder to say yes truthfully about those, isn't it? So what makes the difference between a fresh, new, good-feeling desire and one of those old, stale, not-so-good-feeling desires? What's the difference? Well, they should manifest quickly. In other words, law of attraction says that they should. When there is something that you want, and it is slow in coming, the reason that it begins to feel stale or not so good is the same reason that it is slow in coming. In other words, you've practiced thoughts about it not being there long enough that those thoughts about its absence are more dominantly vibrating or radiating from you. And so law of attraction, which always matches whatever your signal is answering your dominant signal. It's answering the signal that says, this isn't here yet, this isn't here yet, this isn't here yet. And so we can understand how when you've been noticing that something is missing, especially if it is something that you really want, and as you notice that it has not yet come, and you get a vibration going about its absence, we can understand how it would be a little hard for you to say, oh, yes, Abraham, I am delighted with the absence of my heart's desires. And we're really not encouraging you to get comfortable with the absence of your heart's desires. We don't want you to ever become used to the feeling of not having what you want. In other words, you say, oh, well, it used to really bother me, but it doesn't bother me so much anymore. We say, then you have numbed your guidance system. Negative emotion is appropriate when you are focused in the opposite direction of something you are wanting. It's like laying your hand on a hot stove and saying, well, it used to hurt, but now I'm used to it. I've developed a very strong burned scar tissue, and now it only hurts a little bit. I don't mind it so much. And we say, we want you to always be sensitive to the hot stove, and we want you to always be sensitive to negative emotion. So when your desire feels wrong that it isn't there, we would rather that you say, I know what I want, and I can't stand that I don't have it, rather than, I know what I want, and it hasn't been coming, but I've grown accustomed to it not being there. We want you to utilize your guidance system in the way that you have intended it. Jerry and Esther have a navigational system in their vehicles. It is called Magellan. And Magellan tells them the directions to wherever they want to go. There are satellites in the sky and an antenna on the roof of their vehicles and a computer brain inside the vehicles. And the satellites are always communicating with the brain, so the satellite and the brain always know exactly where they are. And then Jerry and Esther program in their destination, and then Magellan speaks in a lovely woman's voice. The man's voice was far too bossy. Magellan says, go this way, go this way. Tells them how many miles it is and exactly what turns to make. Magellan never says, where have you been? Because it is irrelevant. The only thing that matters as far as this navigational guidance system is concerned is where you are and where you want to be. That's all that matters. And the same thing is true of your own navigational guidance system or emotional guidance system. It does not matter where you've been. Magellan never says, how long have you been there? That is irrelevant too. The only thing that is important is understanding the distance between where you are and where you want to be. We're going to talk a great deal about that here today because we want you to understand that no matter where you are, it is simple for you to get from where you are to wherever you want to be. And that you were born with guidance that lets you know exactly which way to go. And if you are sensitive to the way you are feeling, then you are able to utilize your guidance system effectively. If you are not sensitive to the way you are feeling, if you've grown accustomed to negative emotion and you are not reaching for something other than that, then you will not hear your guidance. Your guidance comes forth from that which is source, from the source of you, from the source which is you, from your inner being. Source energy is flowing to you and through you at all times. And as this energy is flowing to you, it is with that energy that you create. You are creative genius here on the leading edge in this magnificent time-space reality, intending to utilize the energy that creates worlds toward your creative end. We want you to feel with us here today, and it is our absolute expectation that you will come to this knowing in the time that we are together, that the distance from where you are to where you want to be in every case is an emotional journey more than it is a physical journey. And if you can hear that, and you will trim years off manifestations. Many things that you've been wanting will flow in this week. If you can hear that it is an emotional journey, the distance between where you are and where you want to go. Here's what we mean by that. Sometimes someone will really want more money. It is a common thing in your environment. So many things hinge on money. But they are not feeling prosperity. They are aware of what's happening. They have been facing the reality that has been happening around that subject, and they don't have enough money. They have more debt than they have money, and they feel uncomfortable. And so they think that the distance that they are traveling, that the journey that they are upon, is from not enough money to pay their bills to plenty of money to pay their bills. And what we want you to hear is that really what the distance is from a feeling of insecurity about not having enough money to a feeling of security about having enough money. And if you can hear from us that it is an emotional journey first, and you bridge the emotion, now you are in alignment with your desire, and now the manifestation of it can happen. But until you have bridged it vibrationally, which means until you feel it emotionally, you have not changed your vibration, and you cannot be in the mode of receiving the very thing you're asking for. It is such a wonderful thing to see you, someone very sick, maybe even diagnosed with one of those big labels that are so frightening. Clearly not standing in terms of their physical body in the place they want to be. And they think that their journey is from sickness to wellness. But their journey is not from sickness to wellness. Their journey is from fear of the sickness to security. In other words, it is the feeling that must shift. And it is our promise to you that not only can you shift the feeling even before the manifestation, but that it is necessary that you shift the feeling before the manifestation. And as you pay attention to this and you begin to notice what's happening in your own life, it is such a wonderful thing. As I'm standing in my physical body, what I'm thinking and what I'm feeling and what is manifesting is always a vibrational match. Always, every single time.